Souls, welcome to my channel. I am I am Maya. So I have actually stacked up a lot of messages that I haven't been sharing because it wasn't divine timing. And there's more. There's more. I am a psychic medium, medical medium, and a spiritual guide, spiritual coach. I do get a lot of downloads. Sometimes I post them and sometimes I don't. And one thing I realized, the reason I haven't been, giving myself a hard time about posting the messages is because the way time works in the 3D here on earth is so different to how time works in the spirit realm, in the 5D, in the dream realm, in different realms in general. And one thing that I've learned or noticed is when we think that we are procrastinating or delaying something, is not that we're delaying or procrastinating, it's just not the right time. We're unaware of it, but it's just not the right time. And the way I learned that is, when we procrastinate or delay watching a movie, like there's a movie that you want to watch, for example, and you're like, I'm gonna watch it next week, I'm gonna watch it this month, I'm gonna watch it. Like you keep making plans, but then you keep forgetting or derailing, procrastinating it, and then maybe a year later or 6 months or 9 months later you watch it and it's like, oh my god, no wonder I didn't watch it when I wanted to watch it. There were certain things that needed to happen before you watch that movie for you to understand the movie when you do watch it. So between that time that you've been making the plan to watch it and when you actually watch it, all that time has passed because you were still experiencing certain things. You were still, witnessing or hearing or just a lot of things that make sense afterwards. If you watched it sooner, it wouldn't have clicked the way it would click then. Am I making sense? And it's the same with other things in your life as well. I remember there was a time, like now, there was a time, oh my god, this is a lot. There was a time where I wrote messages. Okay, one example. There was a time I wrote download messages on a piece of paper in regards to a child being misguided, misled by wrong crowds, like wrong friends. And I've written it on a piece of paper and I put it down somewhere. Instead of making a video about it and posting it out to whoever needed to hear it, I've written it down and I left it somewhere on my table. A few weeks later, I think 2 weeks, 2 weeks later, I was on TikTok live doing readings for people, and then I was doing collective reading, and then oh, it's too sweet. It is too sweet. And then whilst I was doing the collective readings, I decided to read out the messages on the paper that was on my desk, on my table. I kid you not, the messages that I was reading from that piece of paper actually resonated with a father that was online on TikTok live who actually was dealing with a daughter. I don't know if it was his daughter. I can't remember now. This was a couple of years ago. Who was actually dealing with this, and they was like, "Thank you so much for telling me this. I knew it. I had suspicions. I've been trying to talk to her, and I was just giving him advice to not push that daughter away. If he's hard on her, then he's leading her to them, and that's not how you bring a child closer to you, or how you get a child to listen to you. Anyways, that being said, I would like to. The reason I'm sharing this is because that taught me a lesson. And the lesson that it taught me is when I delay something, is I shouldn't give myself a hard time about it. This may be resonating for some of you as well. When you are delaying something, don't be so hard on yourself. There's a reason that you just are not comprehending or seeing. Okay, there's a reason that you just don't see yet, but there's always a reason. There's always a reason. Okay, okay. So it says here, whoever you are being guided to journal your thoughts. You are being guided to journal your dreams, your messages. So I'm a spirit guide for gifted individuals. You could be a psychic medium, a medical medium, very highly intuitive person, highly sensitive individual. Um, so I'm being guided to inform you or guide you in how you could hone your abilities and your gifts. I'm going to share a dream that I had last night because I know it's for somebody. You know, it's for somebody. I know when the messages are for me, I don't share my dreams that are for me, but I do share the ones that are messages for others. So it was a Irish girl. I had a dream of an Irish girl who had very short hair. I don't know if it's brunette or black. It was very dark hair, short hair, dressed like a boy, very tomboyish kind of girl. And very, I think, angry, a little bit angry with the world. So this could be someone around you. So whoever you are, sometimes you come across readers or readings because you're the one that's more conscious and woke, and you come across these readings because spirit is guiding you to these readings so you could pass on the message to the individual that needs to hear it. What it says here is our higher selves and spirit guides work around us by getting messages to us, by reaching out to either you or someone around you. Your higher self. Okay. I received a message from my divine counterpart from a tarot reader. Only this time I was aware of it. I then told him. Okay, so you get messages for your divine counterpart as well, whether you guys are together or not. But you do receive messages for your partner as well this way. Okay. Whoever you are, I feel like some of male or female, you may be going through body shame, body dysmorphia. I'm getting a male who doesn't don't allow. Let me finish what I was saying, and then I'm going to say what just came to my mind. A male who probably doesn't admit to themselves or to others that they're actually embarrassed, or they are insecure about their height. I'm seeing a man who's insecure about his height, and how society and women in today's society look for a man who is taller than them. And I was just also getting on top of that, feeling ashamed for the way the Most High created you that you have no control over. Like, there are things that you do have control over, and some of the things that you do have control over that you are insecure about, you did to yourself, and you can reverse it. For example, overweight. If you've become overweight, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you be happy with the way you are. Don't let society make you feel ashamed. No, you made yourself this way. Yeah, there are things that you did. Don't You can't be blaming the Most High or say like God created me this way. No, God did not create you that way. You made yourself obese or overweight, and you do have control over that. But there are things that the Most High created you as, in that form, that you don't have control over, and you just gotta love yourself for it. And it's disgusting, the fact that society make you feel bad or less desirable, society making standards. I'm hearing you need to rebel for others, not just for yourself, for others to be that support, for others to love the way God has made them. If God made you that way, a way that society like to put down, be that voice for other people that have been made to feel the way that you have been made to feel. Okay, there are things that women have been made to feel ashamed of as well, or shameful for, that you can stand up for. Be that voice for others. Like, stand against the norm and stand against these robots, because there's a lot of fake people. There's a lot of fakeness um, being pushed out there because, they weren't. I don't want to be a hypocrite and just do the same to them that they're doing to other people, but when it comes to like cosmetics and fakeness and silicones and plasticity and all of this, is because they didn't feel beautiful to begin with. And for example, fake lashes, you could just grow your own eyelashes and beautify your own eyelashes instead of, it's just a lot of fake people making real beauty to be looked down on. They're pushing the agenda of fakeness. Don't fold to it. If you're a woman, don't let that fold you. Do not fall for it. I'm hearing, okay, it says, so Psalm 91, male or female, you would definitely benefit from listening to or reading Psalm 91, reading invocations in whatever religion that you're from. Um, if you don't come from a Christian background, that is Psalm 91, that's in the Bible. Listen to guided meditation and listen to hypnosis videos for anxiety, because I'm getting, there is someone who is feeling anxiety. Your heart could be like pulsating. You have irregular heart rhythm, heartbeat. this is not coming from you, if you don't know where this is coming from, I feel like there is certain individuals that are drawn to your energy and you are picking up on this. You may be in hermit mode right now as well. The reason you are being guided, so you are being guided to go into hermit mode so you can learn more about yourself and to know your energy when you are not around other people. When you interact with others, people mirror you and show you exactly where you need to work on. So sometimes it's good to take time to yourself, time out from other people, and just be in your own energy. So when you are with people, you know what is your energy and what is other people's energy. Take time out from people so you can recognize whoever you are. The reason I'm getting like anxiety and meditation and stuff is because you are an extreme Hayoka, extreme empath that picks up on other people's emotions and energy. And sometimes you think you have like mental health ailments or issues, you think you have nervousness or like disorders. You don't have any disorders, you are just extremely overloaded with other people's energies. And maybe you haven't been told this before, but you sense things on a deeper level. Yeah. You may be somebody who's been asking or praying for patience as well. So when you pray for patience, the universe puts you in situations that actually requires you to practice patience until you don't have to force yourself to be patient. Don't be surprised if you are praying for patience and um, you keep being put in situations um, where you need to practice patience, but you don't have patience to even practice it. So you keep getting frustrated. Those occurrences or those situations keep happening because it was what you prayed for. Also, when you are someone who wants to learn um, practicing boundaries, or if you're someone who didn't have boundaries, and you want to start having boundaries with people, you're going to constantly get triggered or be put in situations where you need to practice boundaries. And it will take a bit of practice, but that's how you'll know that you've actually learned this skill. It's when you are put in that situation and it's no longer uncomfortable for you to place your boundaries with people. Okay, I don't want to make this video too long, so I hope this video has helped you. Do give it a like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and hit the bell notification so you do get notified of new uploaded videos, of short videos, and the community board as well. Do let me know how it's resonated, if it's resonated, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Love and light.